Hello from the workbench of W5GM. I'd made a video on this, testing this amplifier, another VHF repeater amplifier. This one is a TPL, steady this thing, PA3-1 Golf Foxtrot-Romeo Foxtrot. And it's supposed to be tuned at 154.43, maybe not. Probably not far off. 20 to 90 watts in should give you 140 to 250 out. So my test bed is once again the IC7000, which is capable of dissipating 50 watts on VHF. I've got the bird meter and a bird dummy load. Let's jump right to it on this one. Currently, my RF power is set to 100%, which is 50 watts. The bird meter is in the 500 watt position. 220 watts. Now understand that that is not where this it can go to 250. The limitation is I don't have any more power to throw at this thing. If I had a stronger transmitter, hotter transmitter to throw more output, I could probably get the 250 or maybe more out of this thing. So for those you wonder how low I can go with this thing, let's do a quick low. So that's 250. So drop my output. I am at 37% now, which that's about 50 watts out. Let me confirm it. We'll switch to more resolution. Okay, that's 50 watt scale and 12222. Okay, it's dipping on my voice peaks. We're at actually 35 watts out, but if I ramp the power up, there's 50 watts. Go down to 150. On the 150 watt scale, there's 100 watts. 100 watts with, it says 58% out. So I guess you could just kind of ballpark 25 watts out for 100 watts out. And not much, a little bit more than that to take it to 150. For amateur radio use, this is where it's the hottest. I can actually change frequency while transmitting, so that's 152 megahertz. Oops, 152. I thought I was actually at the sweet spot. There's 100 watt, actually 120. Yeah, well, no, we'll call that 110 watts maybe. Yeah, okay, whatever, 105 with 54%. And just for kicks and giggles, I'll flip the knob over here to the 500 again. And I'll ramp up to maximum power in the ham band. Alright, I'm maximum power in the ham band. 50 watts out is giving me 200 watt, right at 200 watts out. So, well, that's a long video just testing this amplifier. It does have BNC input for low power, output is N connector. The first terminal block here is your 12 volts in. Thing runs on 13.8 volts. Actually, on the sticker I just showed you, go back to the video, it does say 13.8 for rated power. And that's 12. I'm not quite up at 13. Well, let's fix that. think there's actually a way to get this ready to do voltage display, but okay, if I ramp the voltage up to, assuming that this piece of crap micronta meter, that's not 14, it's 13.8. Well, that's still 210. That didn't really change anything. So, anyway, it does have a fan, continually force-fed cooled, fan that blows on this side. It is noted there is another fan on this side. However, I think that this fan is a 110 volt fan. I'm not sure what these two lights are for. They're driven off of something. There's some wires here that go to this 110 volt AC deal. This is a standard box fan on this side. I suppose if you're need an amp for your repeater site, you could theoretically just take this couple screws out, swap out this fan for a 12 volt fan, you know, change a couple wires on here. Now it does have right here, this is a thermal switch. I'm not sure what temperature it triggers at. It's normally open. So this other fan could be your backup fan. This fan could be kind of the idling fan, or you could just, if you don't want air to be flowing through this thing, you're trying to conserve power, maybe you're running a solar site, you could theoretically probably put both these fans and parallel them off this switch and make them both, well, this one's already 12 volt, and make the other fan a 12 volt. So when this thing actually gets hot, then the fans come on. Whatever. It's your choice. Anyhow, 7-minute video talking about this TPL amplifier. You know it's upside down. Watch this. Talking about this amplifier, and like to get $250 for it. This is W5GM Clear.